Okay, so we're just going to show you how to laser cut a particular image. I've come on here and put snake silhouette into Google, and I'm looking for an image similar to this. It's got a good outline shape and some detail in the middle. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to copy this image. Usually this works, but we're then going to go over to 2D design, or we now call it Textsoft Design V3, and I'm just going to paste that here. If you just get a completely black image here, you'll have to find another image. Now at the moment we can't see the dots here because there's white space, so I'm going to select this, come up to bitmap, and I'm going to enable transparency. That's got rid of all the white kind of images, even in this part here. Alright, so there are a couple of ways of doing this. First way is to select your image and go up to bitmaps and go to it is contour image, if I can see it, contour bitmap, there it is, contour bitmap. I would reduce this to 0, that's the distance outside the shape, we don't want it at all. Exclude this transparent color, and we're going to not use a toolpath, we're going to use a graphical path, and we're going to make sure it's on the outside, and there we go, click OK. So that's the first way of doing it. So if I now click on this image and click the center and move this out of the way, you'll see I've got this lovely kind of snake image there now. Although it's not the most kind of perfect image, but now you can kind of select that and you can move it up over here, and you can hold down shift, grab the corner, and you can drag that to the kind of size and shape that you want to. Another way of doing this, if I just come and select this and bring it back over, okay, and then come back in, there we go. So I've got rid of that color. We're going to go to bitmap, we're going to go to vectorize bitmap this time, and then you select the image that you want to do. So we've selected it. You've got all these different images that can be vectorized now, so we're going to maybe just select the black color. There we go, so it's just the black that's been selected. I might just try the white. The thing about the white is you'd get all of this outside area as well, so we're just going to take that off, and then I'm going to click OK. Alright, and that has just going to go for default settings, and that's now vectorized it. Instead of it being dots, it's now sort of mathematical paths. Select my arrow tool. Oops. Okay, so we're just going to select that tool. I'm going to select the image, and I'm going to change the fill to a hatch, and I'm going to make the color red, like this. Okay, I might put it to a, let's say a crosshatch, something like that, and maybe I'll change the width of it to about 5 millimeters. And I'm going to go apply and OK, and you can now see that that is all kind of instead in a kind of format where we could laser cut and have that etched to give it a bit more definition of that image, and then you could also maybe laser cut these white bits out in a different color, and slot them in. So that's quite nice. Again, if I wanted to change the or double check, I'm colorblind, so I can't tell what the outside color is. So I'm just going to change that color to either black for cutting it out, or red if I just want to etch it. Okay, but for this purpose we actually want to cut it out, so I'm just going to cut that out and leave it on black, and that's now how you change those two different shapes, doing it in two different ways.